Today I'm going to show you how we can use Mahara as an e-portfolio. You log in as you would to the college website. By clicking on here I can show you how my e-portfolio will be viewed by other people. There's my profile picture, my name, some information about me, my social media account. I can add my education history. I can add a photo gallery to demonstrate skills that I have learned. My pages, which I can share with different people, and I will show you how these are created later. Notes, any groups that I belong to, and academic goals. So let's click on Portfolio. Here you have the option to create your pages. Here are collections where you can link pages together and give different permissions for viewing them. These are the pages that I've created so far, and you can see that this page I'm sharing with my colleagues, but it's only available until the end of the month. My profile page, however, all registered users can access it. Here I will be able to see any pages that have been shared with me, and you can see I've got a group called Digital Literacy which I've created, which I'm sharing with others. There is an option to export my portfolio and also to import. So if we click on the content page, this allows us to set up our e-portfolio. You work your way through it. First, your profile. You can add your image, some details about you, contact information, my social media, and then any general notes. You get an option to add up to 5 profile pictures, depending on how you want to share parts of your portfolio. This tab allows you to upload all your files. So you can do this at the start of the process, put all your files in place, or you can add them as you go. Here is the option for creating your journal. At the moment, I've just created one journal, and as you can see, these are all the different entries, and they are all published at the moment. And for each one, I have tagged it, and I will show you how the tags work later. Then we go on to the option for creating your CV. You can add a covering letter with personal information. You work your way through adding the information as you want. Put some achievements in, goals and skills, and interests. And all of this information you can choose whether you want to share it on the front page. You've got the option for your plans and your notes. Okay, we'll go back to the front dashboard. So here you can see all the pages that I have got. Content page, and go to the portfolio page. So now I'm going to create a page. I'm using the 12 common skills sought by employers as my heading. As you can see, I've always got communication on here, self-management, technology. And for this demonstration, I am going to use time management as my skill. So I'm going to create a page, and I'm going to title it Time Management. And here, I'm just going to say evidence. And tags, I'm going to put CPD and time. And I want my display name as my first name, and save. So now we've done the title and the description, I can then edit the layout. So there's lots of different options on how your page will be seen, how you're going to add things. So we will go with this option and save that. And now I can edit the content. So at the moment there is no content. So I'm going to click on here, and at the top of this page, I've got a text box. So I'm going to put timetables. A little bit of information, time and responsible for creating the team timetables. Okay, save. So there's my text at the top of the box. Here I can now add an image if I've got one which is suitable for this page. So I'm going to put it there in the box. Now I haven't saved it yet, so I'm going to put on here calendar, and I'm going to browse. There's the file I need. Come there, scroll down, the description, save. Okay, so there we've got my timetable note, and we've got my image of the calendar. This option here, I can download files and more documents, PDFs, videos. Still going to click in there. So I'm going to put that underneath the text about timetable and next to the calendar. Click on add. So it's a file to download. Now it's not one that I've got in here yet, so I'm going to have to browse. Oh, here we go. There's a file. Save that. Okay, so now you've got my text, my image, and there's my file if anybody wants to look at it. So I think I'm done now. That's how the page is going to look if anybody is looking at it. Okay. And then we can go back. And then if I want to share the page, then I can. So this is the page that I'm working on, time management, and I think it would be really useful for me to share that with the LTS team, but I've not finished it yet, so I'm not going to start sharing it until end of next month, and I think it's only going to be useful for a year. Okay, so we'll save that. So now you can see the different pages that I've got, and this is the page here with the sharing option. So just now we looked at tags, and we have a tag cloud on the right hand side, and this allows me a way of finding all the resources that I've tagged together. Now obviously I've added CPD to a lot of my different pages, so if I click on CPD, there are 9 different things there that have been tagged. So I've got a note where I said I needed to create a leadership content page. Here is my plan. I've got a page here where I talk about CPD, and again here I had a task which was to finish week 2, a journal entry where I talked about CPD, another one there where I talk about research, and a plan and a page. So it's easy to find all of these things that I've written. So if I just click in there, then you can actually see the plan I've created plus the tags. Okay, so if we just go back to the front page, you can see that it's changed slightly because the page that I've just created, time management, is there and available for people to see.